that was a good one. Hosey kind of set the tone for us. Obviously, he was really good. And their guy was good too. He's a guy that's tough. You got to kind of stay with him and get him as the game goes on later on, because he's got really good stuff. Hosey was good. Obviously, Martin I think got the hit early to tie it up. That kind of gets it back to square at least, and then we're able to have some chances. Ichiro tonight was amazing. Justin's home run, obviously 2 runs there quick, was good for us.
Pretty good day to cap off. I guess you're in Texas for your son's graduation.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a day, and so but he actually did graduate, so I guess that's a win. and they get one tonight, so no, it was a good day, and obviously a big win for us tonight. Obviously going to Philly, playing pretty good, lose those last couple, and then lose the first one against these guys. And it's kind of what we've been doing with them all year. It's been a back and forth. They win, we win. They look like the guts down, and we're able to come back. So that was a big win. Tomorrow, we got a chance to win a series. So it's obviously a big win.
Could you have gotten a better placed ground ball there in that spot?
Not really. Martin has a great play. The whole thing gets started with that ball at the end. If that doesn't, if that goes anywhere else, back to the pitcher or something, then we're probably playing regular defense. The second one doesn't go through. It just started the ball rolling. So obviously to get out of that was huge for us.
What made Jose tough tonight?
What always makes him tough. His stuff was really good. To me, again, he's smoothing out. You see him use his pitches. He had a really good fastball tonight, and he had it late. Still had a lot of life on it. I thought he used his change some early, but for the most part, he looked like he was just spotting up his fastball a lot. And I knew when he got to 70, then he wanted to get quick outs, and then he was trying to stay in the game longer. And but that was obviously was good for us.
How does the conversation go after when he came off the field after the 6th inning there?
Pretty good. He's funny. He's just like a little kid. He loves pitching. He loves competing. I'd already, we made the decision before he even came off, but he's begging to stay in. He's got one more, and all that same thing.
Now, what latest on Yelich, the severity of the back spasm?
It happened his last swing in the batting cage before he went out. He does a routine before he goes to BP. Felt a little something, got out there, started to stretch, and was feeling it. Came right in, which was a good thing. He didn't try to keep going. Came in, I guess he had a little bit of this last year early, and he said that before the game that he was feeling better. So obviously it's something that hopefully he caught it quick and it ends up being a day, 2 days, something like that, and not something that gets extended.
Do you just want this really hadn't gotten any better? Are you think about giving him a day tomorrow?
I would talk to him, but you know what? Today actually was better for me. More better. The walk was good. Even that one of the at-bats he struck out, I seen better takes. To me, he was better. I still think it was 3 punches, right? In 4. But still, there was a difference in some of those at-bats today. So we'll see where he's at. And, I know it sounds easy to give him a day, and he just had a day, and I don't think G really wants a day. Maybe he needs a day. But, he's our guy, and we're gonna rise and fall. We got other guys that are gonna do things. But if we're gonna be in this thing long term, G's gonna get hot. And he's gonna carry us for a big chunk of the season somewhere in here. And, this is obviously a little bit extended, but you don't run from your guys. And we're gonna be in it, and G's gonna be a part of it, and he's gonna be a big part of it. So, how we navigate it, if he needs a day, we'll give him a day. If not, we're gonna weed through it, and he's gonna come out of it.
You talked briefly about Ichiro, but what do you think the lift he gave you guys tonight?
It was so nice because just him getting hits he's kind of amazing to watch him through the course of the night. And he always loves early notice. So I'm thinking now after that, late notice may be the way to go with him, which is surprising on game day. But it's just fun to watch him play. He's just such a good guy for our club, and just really amazing.
Does that kind of play into your decision tomorrow, try to get him back in the lineup since he went 4 for 4 with Stan?
It's more with Yelly that I would think about than G. So we'll get through tomorrow. Tonight, we'll just enjoy this for a few minutes before you try to rain on my parade tonight. We'll get through tonight, and then we'll get it ready tomorrow.
Can you elaborate about Ichiro just chasing the 3,000 hits itself? I mean, only him and Alex is the only one that has 3,000. In your era, there was a good amount of them. Just a bit of this run for this, how big this record is, and what it represents like for a player.
Well, I think it represents a number of things. It represents longevity and long-term success. That means you kind of have to continue to throw your 180 to 200 up every year for a long period of time. You got to keep playing. And for me, just watching him, it's been amazing just from the fact that I think he had like 1,200 right in Japan. So we're looking at getting closer to 42 than 3. So, it's just, I think the accomplishment says a lot about a guy's, just his consistency, his love to play, because you have to continue to prepare year after year to get ready to play. You take care of your body for a long period of time. You have to have a little bit of luck in there, but it's mostly guys that take care of themselves that know how to do that are able to stay long enough and continue to have success as time goes on.
How hectic was your day? What time did you leave Texas? What time did you get into the dugout, into the clubhouse?
I left home at like 6:45 this morning. Was able to get there and get back. Luckily, that little storm they had in the afternoon was able to beat that. So it was good to be there. I was honestly really proud of Preston, just from the fact that I know this is not something you guys care about, but from the fact that he signed and played ball out of high school. He played 6 years. And then, it's hard to go back at 26 and him to get his degree in 3 years is something that's really cool. He ends up playing basketball, so it's a fun thing for me, but it's really proud of his accomplishment. And something I don't know if I would do myself, but, so it's cool.